We have been captured, much like Metal Gear Solid 1, and we've saved. And there's something I have to mention, and it's that even though I have a lot of praise for the Master Collection, especially in its current state, it's quite good. There's an unfortunate omission wherein you would save the game and then turn off your PlayStation 2 and then start the game back up. And there would be what's known as the Guy Savage minigame. I mean, everyone knows about it. You can look up footage of it. Allegedly, it was somehow connected to what was going to be Zone of the Enders 3. That's what I've heard. I don't know. It was a pretty fun minigame. And of course, hearing the Dracula call and then getting a minigame where you slice dudes up and there's blood everywhere. Yeah, pretty cool. But the biggest glaring omission is that this demo was framed like a nightmare. And after you had this nightmare, you could call your support and talk about it. But the greatest one of all was the SIGINT response to this, where he tells us about a nightmare he has had. So let's give this codec call a listen.
Well, let me tell you about the absolute worst, most sickening nightmare I ever had. This isn't one for the kids. Okay, so there's this big pile of crap, right? It's shaped like a giant tank, and it's walking around on two legs, going on a rampage and stomping on people and houses and stuff. And this giant turd is carrying the nastiest missiles you ever saw. Like, whenever it launches one of its turd missiles, whatever it hits, people, trees, buildings, turns into shit. My hometown, my old school, my family, my girlfriend, old man John, everything in that turd's path turned into shit.
That's pretty sick, man.
Good thing it was just a dream, huh?
Yes, that's a good thing.
Feeling better now?
Yeah.
Yep. Classic. Unfortunate that we can't access it here, but there you go. It's been preserved online. That was a very grainy version of it, though. I'll have to see if I can't record a higher quality version in the future. But we've been captured. There's a lot going on. And
time to eat.
Look at this friendly guy. He's giving us some food. Giving us a bat, though. He's also got a J on his balaclava. What could that stand for? Well, we've also got something else here. A fork. It's used for eating. Yeah. Press the square button to slash. It basically is a reskinned version of the knife, but it has one extra function, which is... Hello, rat. Come here, rat. Yep. Forking things makes you eat it immediately. So we don't need this bat. We do not need this bat. We can give it back to our buddy here.
What? You don't want this?
Nope. You can take it, friend. And he's on his way. Not a whole lot to do here. See, we also have the single action army that the boss gave us. No bullets, though. However, we can mess around with it. And if we aim it and... Oh, how do we do this? Hey, how do we do this with it? There we go. That's how you do it. We can spin the revolver, just like Ocelot. We can do this to pass the time. Little fidget spinner action. I also showed some of the CQC that you can do with other weapons. You know, you just kind of do a big sweep. This has its own combo. Kind of a weird triple punch thing. I don't know why this gets its own move, but yeah, you can also see it's another one that Snake fires from the hip. Very cool. Of course, yeah, we can aim it using the sights as well. Oh! A frog? Well, I'm not very hungry, so, hey.
Huh?
You can take that, too.
Hey, thanks.
So we're going to go back and forth here a little bit. He's going to take his time. Hey, look, there's that lorem ipsum texture from earlier. Yep, he's going in there. Guess all that MGS stuff I didn't understand really had the right idea, huh? They make any good ones these days? And I was just thinking about Phantom Pain and went, nah, not really. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. I mean, again, it's very obvious to me why they decided to remake 3. It is...
Hey, eat up.
Oh, thanks. It's just overall the best. It's the most video game. Again, you can play it on your own. This sequence, again, you know, I saw this happen the first time, and I went, oh, cool, we're doing the MGS1 escape again. But it's a little different. Because now, if we feed him 3 times, we get a little cutscene with him. We get buddy-buddy. But for people who have, you know, never played a game, it works still. It's still a cool sequence.
Hey, you're not such a bad guy.
It's just you
after
get
all.
just a little bit of extra context
I guess
had you
not
played the
all of
prior
it.
games. And yeah, pretty much like every subsequent Metal Gear game after this, it kind of
You
goes
know,
back to a lot of what
Before
2
the war
did.
started,
Derogatory.
I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely.
Oh.
Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
His kid is named Johnny.
Nice ring to it.
Little thumbs up.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you.
There's another thing I quote a lot.
Actually,
when people
my
say
name is Johnny,
nonsense.
too.
Oh, is that what the J on your balaclava is for?
All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's
144.75.
Johnny too.
Yeah, so he says my son's son will probably a Johnny too. I don't think that's how you would pluralize that also.
Why do we
Yeah,
have
this
a
is-
Cold War anyway?
This is Johnny Sasaki's grandfather.
Our
that
two
is
countries used to be such
Canonical.
good
This
friends.
is Johnny's grandpa.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the colonel wasn't looking.
Oh, my regular cigarettes? My absolutely normal, nothing
least I can
suspicious
do.
about them cigarettes? Thank you for that.
Well,
Don't suppose you could let me out of here.
huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you.
All right, all right.
I've said too much. I gotta go.
Bye, Grandpa Johnny. Dang it. Well, if only we could 144.75 our way out of here, but unfortunately there's no 144.75 way to do that. Yeah, so look, not only did he give us back our SIG spray, he filled it back up for us. So, easy way to do this is to get him over here. Now, there are many, many ways we could do this. One of the things we could do, we could 144.75. But we could also spin you right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Because yes, as is being said MGS3 has a completely stupid amount of mechanics, but nearly every single one is either intuitive or emergent, so the game's never too complicated for anyone to just play. There's so many ways I can get out of here. Spinning Snake around is one of them. And then they put in a banger setting with banger art direction. Yeah, it just works. The game just works. It is timeless for a reason. It is basically everyone's favorite for a reason. I think we've spun him enough. I think we've churned the butter enough.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
He feels bad.
Oh, jeez. Did you throw up?
Yep. If we puke, he feels bad and opens the door for us. Now, we could have used 144.75. Me repeating it so many times, trying to memorize it, that was a little bit of misdirection on my part, because I wanted to show the other way to do that.
Take some time and pull yourself together. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible.
These menthol cigs are banging, yo, that's chloroform,
Use the
asshole.
escape route Eva set up for you. Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest section of Groznygrad. Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
So I want to be quick here because I don't want him to be too upset with us. I don't want him to wake up and see that we've escaped and feel as though he's done a bad job. So I'm just going to hurry over here, grab some things to cure ourselves with. Oh, well. Unfortunately, he woke up. And I think he stays on high alert. But I don't think he can find us. Uh-huh. Oh, he can find us. Don't... Hey, shh. You're just having a bad dream. You're just having a bad dream. Here's the torture cell. I don't think there's anything in here. And here's this room where we get the camera. Much like MGS1. Yep. Don't worry about it, Johnny. Everything will be okay. You're our buddy. And you give us some smoke. Gee, hell yeah. Alright, let's get on out of here. And, oh no, would you look at that? It's this area. Everyone's so hungry, they haven't eaten in so long. And, oh yeah, when we look in first person, you can see there's a bit of vignetting on the right side of the screen because Snake has one eye now. And I'll talk more about that once we get to a future scene. But the game does some interesting things with Snake having one eye. The one that, yeah, most people know about is just this. Most of the other interesting things done in cutscenes, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. They're hungry. Haven't eaten in so long. Think there's a little vent here? No, it's not here. It's further up. There it is. So we're in pretty decent cover if we crawl. Again, 15%. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Another rare MGS3 mischance, can't lock him up in our cell. That would have been pretty fun. It's kind of like as he opens the gate, just Irish whip him around and lock the cell behind him. And be like, sorry, Johnny. I gotta complete my mission. Oh, we're a little hungry. But we don't have any food. I'm going to be very, very careful getting through here. Maybe not the most exciting way to do this, but I did mention the weapons storehouse over here to the west. Had I not gotten the M63 earlier in the game, you can save it for this point and make a very dramatic escape. Now, granted, you'd be passing by where you need to get to anyway. But, you know. Now, that's going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to have to look around quite a bit. Again, I'm going to rely on the old style camera because I find it to be a little more reliable. Oh, there's a dog there, though. Haven't eaten in so long. Where's this man? There's that man. And there's that man there. Are you going to turn around? I don't want you to turn around. I really would like it if you did not turn around. So hungry. Alright. Maybe we can sneak up behind him. Again, if not, there's not too far we need to go. So if we cause a little bit of an alert, not a huge deal. Well, almost did it good. Almost did it good. I feel like almost did it good is kind of the mantra of this playthrough so far. Yep. Awooga. We made it down into the sewers, though. Oh my god, it's a sewer level. Can you believe it? I can.
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva, yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
I wonder how he found out.
Figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Groznygrad is...
Oh, all of Groznygrad is on red
Just
alert?
my luck.
Hmm.
But once I'm out of the fortress,
You can't get...
See, look, I got spotted on purpose, so it would make sense with the story.
They sealed off the sewers.
you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, no.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is...
It's sealed off too.
Right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you,
Book
you're
it.
dead.
I forgot she said that. Alright, Eva, we'll book it. Single action army bullet. Again, we're not going to use this because it kills dudes, but if you heard that, you may have even seen it. Yeah, this actually ricochets bullets. Life med. So we've kind of, you know, this combined with the animals camo, we've now gotten the powers of Revolver Ocelot. Unfortunately, we can't dual wield single action armies. That would just be a little too cool. So I think, can I eat this if I... No. Okay. Actually, I have to go to my food menu, but oh no! My Tsuchinoko is gone! We'll recapture it later.
I've had enough.
He's had enough. Yeah, sewer level. Check that out. Crazy. Ah. Delicious frog. No. No. Hey. Come here. Come here. Nothing like just forking a whole frog and then throating it. I mean, I've heard of having a frog in your throat, but Just eat everything you come across in the sewer. Russian jungle frog, yep. I can't remember if I got the call or not, but there is a call about the frogs and the Indian Gavials not making much sense. And the justification is basically, well, you know, they must have been doing experiments with the animals, and the animals escaped the lab. To which I go, yeah, you know, I'll take that. I'll take that. No explanation. Noodles? No explanation on the presence of a jungle? Oh, hi, dog. Oh, my God. I think the dog might have gotten me in an infinite. Oh, no. Okay. The dog has been stunned slightly. All right, good. Oh, that's silly. I need to go over here now. It's a bit labyrinthian in this sewer. I love the low-quality dog noises as well. They're just, like, really bit-crunched. Especially the hit sounds. I hope it's like that in the remake. I hope it's not any better. Anyway, the music's ramping up! Getting exciting! Oh no, we're being chased! Oh, the music in this game is so good. Oh, those dogs look so weird.
I've been waiting for this.
He loves it.
Nobody interfere.
This again. That wouldn't work, because that's from the Makarov, but okay. I love that he does it anyway.
This is where it ends.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, wait a minute, this looks familiar. Oh, it's a reference to that episode of The Simpsons. Oh, we're like Milhouse. No, it's. I know what The Fugitive is. Come on. It was pretty funny a couple years later, though, when DMC4 also did the Fugitive reference. So I was like, hey, hold on a minute. Is that legal? We do that in two high-profile games so close to each other? Oh, last shot would have got him.
Don't die on me yet.
Oh, Ocelot, you're so cool. The constant standing down of his men is really meme-worthy. Yeah, he constantly just brings his little self-esteem team and then goes, don't interfere. Why did you bring them? Oh. Well, this is a little hellish. A little supernatural. Hmm.
Are you one of the cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake. The dead are not silent.
Oh, that goes so hard. This is such a... Oh, man.
You will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
So yeah, we got the Sorrow. Another boss encounter. But his health and stamina are already depleted. Well, let's call some of our team.
Snake, respond. Snake! Snake!
Well, that's odd. I mean, we're right here. You know, we're fine. Maybe Zero's connection is a little bad. Let's call a paramedic.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
Snake! What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Snake, don't do this to me. Snake! Snake!
Yeah, they all seem to react as though we've already passed on. And you know what else is another thing most people don't know? Let's go to our backpack. And oh look, all of our weapons that we've collected are actually here. Yeah. So we could equip anything we want. Including the RPG-7 that we haven't used yet. But, yeah, he just goes through us. So, nothing to do but go forward. Ah-cha-cha-cha-cha. Talk about a real revolting development. An absolute boner. Oh. So yeah, I haven't killed anyone. But I have defeated bosses, so here's the pain. I mean, I didn't really kill all of those bees, you just sort of exploded them. Now, I certainly haven't killed all of these arowana. Ah, that Snakey's got a real good head on his shoulders. Here's the fear. We remember fighting him. I did the cool quick kill. Oh, what do you... Oh, he's got a little shimmy. Hey. Oh, hey. I don't like you that much. Dodge that little tendril. Oh, no. Didn't dodge it good enough. Well, I guess that makes me a real bonehead, doesn't it? Eh? Are these skull jokes doing it for you, eh? Oh. I don't got nothing to say. Keep on walking, buddy. I absolutely did not eat this many fish. I mean, come on. Unless this is like every fish I've ever eaten in my life. Grandpa? Yep, there's the end, and there's his bird. His bird's still alive. Oh, he likes it. He likes that we didn't kill anyone. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, too. Should've used that M63, though. It's pretty badass. I like how you yell. Here's the Fury. We certainly remember fighting him. Oh, we certainly remember. So yeah, if you kill like 1,000,000 dudes, which your first time through, you probably killed like 1,000,000 dudes. This can take like 40 minutes of just walking through and facing all of your horrible, horrible deeds. Whatever way you killed people, be it with fire, slitting throats, etc., you would have to see and face it. But since I was a good boy, I did not murder anyone. We just gotta touch this skelly man. And oh no, we died. Well, hey. Don't hit continue. Nope. Just use the revival pill.
Boss, you have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission, don't you?
I'm already a demon. Yeah, it's very funny.
The spirit of the warrior will always be with you.
Oh, there's that line. Remember that line for the future.
Be sad.
Yeah, it's very funny, some of the games. Like I said, this one's not too bad at it. This one is very aware that you're going to play the game how you're going to play it. And yeah, things like the sorrow. He actually complimented us. He said he was impressed by the fact that we have been refusing to end lives. He'll say different things if you kill a bunch of people, of course. But yeah, there's some future games that just really want to make you and Snake out to be horrible murderers. And don't really remember the fact that you can choose to be non-lethal for, like, certain scenes. Again, in Twin Snakes, we still got the "you enjoy all the killing, that's why" line, despite the fact that we beat that game killing no one, except that one dude who fell off a railing, but we didn't kill him, gravity killed him. Check it out, we're back outside, we're in the forest, it's daytime, it is absolutely gorgeous. This might be the single most beautiful PlayStation 2 environment ever. Like, truly ever. We'll get a better look at it, of course. Oh, look, a butterfly. Didn't quite move the camera enough, but it was there.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
The other side, you say?
So that really was.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, it was probably like the literal river
Was
Styx
there a
that we
man
went
in our
down.
unit called the Sorrow?
Just
Yes,
casual.
I've heard of it. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate
more
with
like
the
a-
spirit world.
at least
and
like a
probe the
large
spirits
to
of the
me.
dead.
Pretty
In
big
other words,
guy.
he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle.
Yeah, so he literally just
What about
talked
him
to
and Bob?
ghosts.
What was the story? behind
Again, I
don't know
keep
the
saying
details.
remember this for the
Why don't we
future,
ask Sid?
but remember
Yo, I
certain
finished checking
things
up on
for
this
future
Sorrow guy
games
a
that,
while
like,
ago.
no,
Thought you guys already
yeah,
knew, though.
he talks to ghosts,
That he's
and we
dead.
just basically
dead for
went
2
down the
years
river
now.
Styx, and we've been seeing him as a
Years
ghost
ago.
the whole time.
At
Ghosts are
Selena
real,
Young's. You know, those
man.
clips you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss.
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Selenoyarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Oh.
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah,
Why did I get the trophy there?
What are you talking about?
nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
You're out of
I got
control.
carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave.
I think they re-rendered that. That looks
The cave
higher
behind
quality
the
than
waterfall
most of the
upstream. Got it.
little grainy footage they've shown us in the radio. Oh, we got a caution, huh? Well, let's save the game.
Do you want to save?
I do.
Snake, have you ever seen On the Beach?
No, I don't know it.
It's about the survivors of the Third World War. The entire northern hemisphere is obliterated in a nuclear holocaust, and it's only a matter of time before the few survivors left in the southern hemisphere are poisoned by the deadly fallout. Their only hope is an American nuclear submarine that escapes to the southern hemisphere. They set out for the Arctic to investigate the fallout. The movie came out in '59, and the year that the war was supposed to happen was 1964. In other words, this year.
Nice warning. Let's hope it stays just a movie.